Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Y'all know who it is. Favorite two North Carolinians. We are back here to get on this mic, talk some shit, have a good time. Y'all know how we do. Big Dre, Big Reg, what's up with you, man?
Coolin', dog. You know how I'm rocking, man. Just working, working, and kind of, excuse me, making sure that I'm doing the things that I need to do to prep for my exit. And man, I've been back on my fitness shit, man. So my body feels like dog crap, but it's a good hurt. You know what I'm saying? I know me, and I know honestly, for me to get back, whip myself back into shape, it probably takes about, honestly, the right eating and staying away from that hard liquor. About 2 weeks, I'll see a difference, a noticeable difference.
Okay. All right. It's same old for me. Groundhog Day. I'm chilling. Fuck. Yeah, that's about it, man. I'm coming off a weekend. Spent the weekend with my mom. Got to catch up with some old classmates. Some of the older dudes I used to hang out with when I was running around the streets, in high school and whatnot. I think some of them, the majority of them I haven't even seen. It's probably been over 20 years, 25 years. I think the because I'm retired. So one of them I actually saw him when I was at MEPS, signing about the join. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was a good thing, man. I got to just catch up and reminisce about some of the teenage years, which is always a good thing, man.
Man,
and it's crazy how life takes you in certain in different directions, from people that you grew up with, but then when y'all get back together, it's kind of like ain't nothing changed, as far as in the communication, how y'all talk, and just seeing how people are, man, because life has its own plans, individually for everybody, and just to look at some of my homeboys, man, and see how much they've changed, or things that you wouldn't have expected, that they are now. I.e., one of them, he was in high school. This nigga was the pretty boy, like everybody wanted his ass. Like he was, light-skinned nigga, green eyes. They used to be all over him. And saw him. He about three something. He well over. What I'm saying? Not the same guy, but and he's just like, man, like yeah, but still good people, man. Good vibe, good energy, and just hung out in Fayetteville a little, man. It's interesting, but I mean, nonetheless, that's it for me, man. We can jump right on into sports.
I call bullshit.
Uh-oh.
My bad. All right, we can go through the NFL real quick because it ain't much to talk about. Super Bowl, we kind of talked about it last week, but I guess we can give predictions and roll from there.
Oh, that's rough. All right. I'm going to go 24-27 Chiefs.
Oh, you got a score. Okay. Well, if you got it that close, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Chiefs in a close game. I don't know if I got a score, but I'm gonna go with Philly, even though I hate to go against Mahomes.
Yeah.
I do think Philly has the capability if they play their game to make it hard on Kansas City. And I think it just like with any other game, if it's close, I don't think Philly gonna win it. I think they have some distance. Got to be about two scores. Got to be at least 9. Anything on the 9, I'm wary of it.
I mean, they got Saquon, man. So,
Yeah.
bro, anything's possible with that motherfucker back there.
Mm-hmm. And as much tension as he attracts, like you have to know where he is at all times and be uh just you know aware of anytime he touches the ball he can go for 60 plus.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you got the Chiefs 3-peating.
Yeah, I don't, man. As much as I want to see Philly win it, dog, right?
Yeah.
I do. I want to see Philly win it, but I'm also. I feel like we're witnessing greatness in Pat Mahomes and company and Andy Reid. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So shit, I can't bet against them. I ain't putting no money up though.
Right. I got you. All right. So we'll start with today. We'll get to the big news, I guess, last. So as of probably what 10, 15 minutes ago, Jimmy Butler has been traded to the Golden State Warriors. In return, the Miami Heat got Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, and Kyle Anderson.
And the first round pick.
Yeah, the first round pick. Jimmy Butler also re-upped. Um, how do you feel about that?
Uh, we knew. Well, I knew in the upcoming days leading up to today that the Warriors were going to try to make a splash, right?
Right.
They were trying to make something happen. I mean, just looking at how they were set up, they didn't look very well,
Mm-hmm.
right? So at the end of the day, they had to make a move. You know, if you got to be in a win now when it comes down to Draymond and Steph,
Yeah.
and who out there is more of a win now mindset than Jimmy Butler,
True.
right? So I think that it's a good trade for them, man. Now, what it looks like on the court, we'll see. I don't know,
Right.
but I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's good. I think because Jimmy is one of those players that you don't necessarily have to call his number.
Right,
He can manufacture his own offense. You don't have to, you don't have to run plays for him.
right.
I think that works out with them. I think that fits with Steph well. He's a lunch pail type guy, and either too, man. So, it frees up. I think it free up a lot for Steph. How does it impact them the rest of this season and into the playoffs? That's going to be a good question because the West is looking very, very, very tough.
Why
Very
not?
tough.
Why not go get a playoff, Jimmy?
Right. Yeah.
Why not?
But they got to make it there first. I think they're on the 500 right now, right?
Oh yeah, well they do got to make it there. You're right.
But with the play in and everything, I mean, they can definitely get back in, in the hunt. But
Mhm.
no, man. All right. Milwaukee traded Chris Middleton, and I'm just gonna do the big names. Chris Middleton for basically Kyle Kuzma.
Right.
I think that is a good move for Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton is probably hasn't been available since that championship run they did. He's really not been on the court that much,
Mm.
as far as I remember. Kuzma Young, uh, two-way player.
Yeah.
I think him being able to play off Giannis and Dame is good. It's good look for him.
I think so too because I think he has a skill set to really blossom into a good player behind those two.
Right.
So they definitely got younger. They got better defensively,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it gives them a spark, man. Because when Kuzma gets going, man,
Yeah. He got the capability.
right.
He got the capability. Um, We don't got to worry about Jaden Springer. The Thunder got Daniel Tice.
Who?
That's Daniel Tice.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, he was a center for the Celtics a little while ago. It's a good move for them. They, as far as in what they need as until Holmgren comes back.
Okay. Okay.
The Kings got Jonas Valanciunas. It's not a bad move.
Not bad for them. They needed to get a little more beefy in the front.
Yeah,
Paul.
behind Sabonis. Pause.
Defense. Wow, bro. Pause. And
Yeah,
then behind
and then
Bones.
behind Sabonis.
Wow. Pretty rough, man.
Yeah. I think that helps out a lot. And they that and on with the Kings, they actually traded
Mm,
De'Aaron Fox
mm,
to the San Antonio Spurs.
mm, mm, mm.
The Bulls was involved with the trade. And that pushed Zach LaVine to the
Sacramento.
Kings. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, so I'm excited about to see what this San Antonio team looks like now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I mean, Swiper, he can play point guard, right? Not a
Mm-hmm.
bad point guard at all, but he's a scorer, man.
Right.
Right? He's a scorer. And with Chris Paul still at the helm right now and doing his 1-2 for now, I think that's going to be good for them. It's going to spread the floor out a lot more,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, I think Wemby is going to be the one who actually benefits the most from this, man, because now you got somebody like Swiper on the wing or up top or outside, right? Like, yeah, we know Wemby can shoot it and all this, but I mean, the guy is 8 foot tall.
Right.
If why have him shooting 25, 30 feet if you don't have to? Now you got somebody like Swiper that you got to guard, which means you could double team if you want to. You could try to. He gonna throw right over it anyway.
Yep.
Right. So that makes it interesting, man. And then moving forward, after post Chris Paul with Swiper and Wemby being able to gain some cohesion, man. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's a good move. De'Aaron Fox is from Dallas, right?
Yeah, he's from Texas for sure.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
he's from Fort Worth area.
yeah. So he gets a chance to go back home. And actually, kind of. I mean, well, when Chris, like you said, when Chris Paul is gone, then he kind of is going to be the OG of the team. Team is going, But him to have him and Wemby together for years to come is scary. It could be scary.
Yeah, man.
Especially depending on adding, what other pieces they add. Stephon Castle is going to be good.
Right.
Um,
He's a good player.
what's the other the guy from Kentucky? Fuck. Keldon Johnson is all right. Still got Harrison Barnes. So they'll be all right. And on to uh I guess what the main thing that confused everybody will basically like we said we do the major players. The Lakers and the Mavs made a trade for they basically swapped Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis.
Okay. Well, from a business aspect, it makes all the sense for the Lakers, right? You get a young player and Luka, 25 years old, who can kind of, hopefully he'll be able to learn from LeBron, how to be a pro and conditioning and things like that, because that's the only knock on him, right? Because let's be honest, he might be out of shape, but he still drop boys off. So you know what I mean? Like I think for them it's a good trade. Honestly, I think it's a good trade for both. If you were unhappy with Dallas, seems as though they were unhappy with what Luka had going on as far from a nutrition standpoint, and then you look at that number that they were going that he's going to command
Mm-hmm.
when he resigns. So for both parties, I think it works out, man.
Right. I do. Because I, believe that the Mavs are in win now mode.
Yeah,
but it
right.
also provides them not just win now mode, at least a good 3 to 4 year window. Oh, the Lakers really put them in a good position, though.
Put the Mavs in a good position.
Yeah, yeah. Um, they didn't lose. I mean, losing Luca is big.
Yeah,
Losing Luca is big, but and is it a fair swap? No, but AD is not chump.
he won't be chum out there for sure.
No, yeah. That's and I mean because he can play naturally how he wants to play now
Mm-hmm.
at the four. Um, for the Lakers not to get Gafford or Lively.
Lively. That's wild.
Yeah,
That's
they
wild.
they keep Gafford, they keep Lively, they keep PJ, they keep Clay, they keep what's his name? Spencer Dinwiddie. And they also gain one of the young boys from the Lakers. So it's interesting to see what moves the Lakers are going to make before this 3 o'clock deadline tomorrow,
Right.
and see how that works. But I mean, what are your thoughts on LeBron and Luca together?
I don't see a problem, but I like it, man. I think again, like I feel like it'll give him an opportunity, Luca. It'll give him an
Hmm.
opportunity to learn from the ultimate professional, man. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like, right? Like, and then on top of that, he probably blew another 2 years into LeBron's lungs. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
probably. Yeah.
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
so I think it's good, man. I think it'll be good for him.
I'm with you. The Lakers definitely luck has it again. Like that, there
It
is
ain't no luck.
always, huh?
It ain't no luck.
No, it's always
The Lakers.
yeah.
That's it. It's the Lakers, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Everything that all the talk around it, um, I think all of it's possible, but for me to fully believe LeBron didn't know anything about this is just hard for me. It's hard for me. It's very possible that he didn't, but it's just hard for me to fully believe it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I feel why you're saying what you're saying, bro. But I don't know. I really don't give a fuck if he knew or
Yeah,
not.
me neither. But
Doesn't
yeah,
matter if he knew.
right. They um we'll see. We'll see what's to come.
Yeah.
State of the Tar Heels.
We talking basketball, football. What we talking?
Oh, yeah, we can talk basketball. Um, football, we don't. When things are not looking too bad, so I'm I'm happy with what I see, far as in early recruiting and everything. So not much to say there. So as of our last time we recorded, of course we played the school right down the road. Got beat pretty soundly. Could have been a lot worse than what it was. Which I mean, I didn't. The only thing I expected is a little more fight. That's the only thing I expected. When I saw the lineup, I think I called you. I either called you or texted you, and I'm like, from then on, I knew what time it was. We started we started four guards and an undersized center against a team that's already, you know, got a height advantage on us. They're
No,
you know
they're the
so
biggest. They're the biggest team in the country.
right.
That's so
So it made no sense to me starting four guards and undersized center when you got Jalen Withers. Even though I have my reservations about Jalen Withers, I I I put him on the floor. I start him. I can have a spark plug, for Drake Powell or somebody else to come off the bench. But the thing that really stood out was how easy it was for Duke to stay in front of everybody we had on the floor outside of Ian Jackson. And that was the main thing. Like we have quick guards. That would be the only thing that would help us is, us being able to beat them off the dribble, get to the paint or whatever. It didn't happen. Didn't happen. Even their center, the 7'2" guy, stayed in front of RJ with ease. No.
I don't know.
Beat on the boards bad.
I don't have shit to say about it, Rich. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got our ass cut. They got better players than we do. It is what it is.
On the heels of that news, on the heels of that, it was announced that we will hire or appoint a GM over the basketball team. I could not have been more happier to hear that, because what that means to me is that we will be major players into what happens when it comes to Neil. And because these players, as we've been saying the last couple of weeks, these young kids could care less about the name on the chest anymore. It's about what you putting in that wallet,
right?
And that's what a GM is for. We got the money, we got the resources. Why not use them?
Right.
So that's what that means to me. I think that extends that gives Hubert another year. What's happening right now with Carolina basketball is unacceptable.
I don't know if it gives them another year, but at the end of the day, I think you may need to, as the shift and hopefully where the basketball program goes, I think you got to take a serious look at Hubert and see if his old school ways will tie in with what is about to happen, or what we think is about to happen with the program. It could be, could not be. You know what I mean? Who knows, man? Like, maybe he can deal with it. Maybe he can. I'm pretty sure he took the job knowing that it was going to come to this point. So we'll see, man.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't think he knew it was going to come to this point. And the only reason why I say that is because he fell behind. We fell behind as program and fans. We fell behind far and fast. It happened very fast. Soon as Neil happened, we had our run. He's been there 4 years. He's had 2 tournament appearances. Got to the Sweet 16, one of them, and the other one got to the national championship game. Outside of that, it's been a struggle. But I think I think them hiring the GM is a way of saying, okay, here, this is gonna be your make or break year. We gonna put the guy in place to make sure that you get. And he has a very, very, very good recruiting class coming in so far. But we have to. The portal is where we're gonna make our money.
Yeah.
With these bigs. So if he can't do that, honestly, you and I will know what things are gonna look like when we hit the portal.
Yeah.
When we hit the portal, we know what things are gonna look like. As much as I like RJ, like I said last week, it's time to go, RJ. Your services are no longer needed. Thank you for everything.
Right.
Thank you. Ian Jackson is probably gone. I'm not mad at it. If I was him, I would go too. Drake Powell is the iffy one. I think if they tell him he's the first round pick, somewhere in that first round, I wouldn't be mad if he left either.
I feel you, man.
So that's as of right now, that's the state of Tar Heel basketball, man. We in a bad position. What's going on is unacceptable. But I don't have any doubt in my mind that we're going to get back to where we need to be. I see a lot of chatter online. People are upset about the potential. No, it's been said that the GM that's going to be hired will come from the Carolina family, the Carolina tree. So more or less Dean Smith's tree. People are upset about that. People are saying that, well, we should probably take a look from the people on the outside. I don't particularly care. where it comes from. Um, at one point in time, Dean Smith wasn't a Tar Heel person. He came from the outside, so you know, and turned this school, this program into what it is.
Right.
I mean, hey, yeah, that's all I got, man, for the state of our team. We got a rough road coming up. Um, uh, do I have any hopes of tournament? It probably gone. It was probably gone when we lost that game before Duke. Who was that to? Uh, it don't matter. Whatever game it was. Anyway, yeah. Um, to move on, man. You and I was just talking about this before we got on. There's reports that Irv Gotti has passed away. If so, rest in peace to him, and condolences to just the hip hop community and the coach and everyone that is involved with Irv Gotti. He has done a lot. A major player in a lot of our music that we listened to growing up. So that is a big loss for hip
Yeah,
hop.
for sure, man, for sure.
You know,
R.I.P. to Irv Gotti, man. Damn,
yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah. There's a lot of plane crashes going on, and condolences and everything to everybody involved. Well, everyone that's lost loved ones, and to the ones that lost their lives too. 25, 25 is definitely 25 in.
Yeah, for
This
sure,
has been a interesting first month of the year so far with everything that's going on, man.
for sure, for sure.
Um, saw the clip. The reporter asked the president, was he going to visit the site, and he said, "Why would I?" It happened over the water, right? I'm like, "Whoa, okay,
Yeah, he
wow,
said something along the lines of, "What do you want me to swim down there?"
right?
Yeah,
Come on,
it's very, very insensitive, man.
very, very, very." Um, I don't even know how to pronounce this young lady's name. Dank, Demoss or Demoss, whatever it is. Young lady who is close to 350 pounds, I believe.
Okay.
Was refused a ride by Lyft, and so she sued.
Yeah, man, that's pretty wild, dog. Uh, I mean, I hate that for her, and I hate that for Lyft. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That driver fucked up.
Yeah,
He fucked up.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a tough one, man. I mean, just for her, and then for him, for this guy. I forgot what kind of car they said he was driving, but I mean, you never know. He might have been worried about suspension. He might have been worried about. I mean, it's a lot of shit that's going on. And like you said, man, she's not a little woman at
Right.
all, at the least. They were showing some of her videos that were, because she is a local rapper, and she didn't look the most comfortable sitting in the Tahoe. So you trying to put her in a damn sedan, like I'm pretty sure he's gonna take all the heat and flack for it, and I'm pretty sure after that, Lyft is gonna put something in writing in there, whatever they have that says you can't refuse someone far as in weight wise. I think the only like real limits they have is you can like if there's too many people.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna that's something they didn't have to think about. But I have something about a healthcare worker arrested, but I don't know what that was related to though. Oh well. Um, you saw sexual SA accusations against TDE.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I saw that last week. There's two young lady that they are bringing up charges against TDE for SA accusations. Of course TDE Punch has denied it. So we'll see. I think it's going to be a civil suit, I think.
Mm.
So there'll be more to come on that. Matt Barnes. according to his lady, Matt Barnes has been with about 8 women this year already. 8 different women,
Yeah,
supposedly, allegedly.
allegedly.
Um, but I saw this thing. This lady had commented on it, and basically she said that she was like, women, if you're with a rich man and you can't forgive him cheating, you're really wasting his time.
Say it again. If what?
This woman said, I guess this was in reference to Matt Barnes' wife or soon to be wife because he's engaged, right? Um,
Yeah.
this lady said that I'm going to put it like this to y'all: if you're with a rich man and you can't forgive him for cheating, then you're wasting that man's time.
I mean, look. At the end of the day, bro, I don't the bread or whatever the case may be. Like I don't know. It's just about what you can take. I don't.
Right.
I mean, if you can handle that man or that woman, whomever cheating, then so be it. If you can't, some people can't. Sometimes it don't
True.
matter about the bread. It don't matter about what somebody can do for you. You know what I'm saying? It matters about how you look at them, how you view them, and how they treat you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Uh-huh.
but I know why she said it.
I do too, because I think on and there's I'm not in their circles far as in rich, but I do know for a fact they play by a different set of rules. And they can get away with a lot more than you and I
Right.
can.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be about the money, but I think we live in a society to where it's being made that the money is the determining factor or the big factor for a lot of what's going on.
Mm.
You know, um, and matter of fact, that was when we was talking about the petty cash last week. Um I revisited that podcast I was listening to, and that was basically what they were saying. Like, yeah, when you like niggas that's not rich won't understand this, but when I'm paying for this, I'm paying for that, I'm paying all the bills. I'm a millionaire. I can spend my money where I want to, on who I want to, if I'm taking care of everything. Like this woman should just be, basically she should be happy that she don't have to work. Everything's paid for. What I do with my cash outside of her, is none of her concern. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. If that is the way you guys see it, I don't have millions and millions of dollars to throw around. So, you know, whatever.
Man, fuck all that.
Did you watch any of the Grammys?
I didn't sit down and actually watch it. I just saw clips, dog. Like I
Yeah.
didn't.
I don't care for award shows. I haven't cared for award shows for the better part of 20 some years. I haven't watched none. But um I couldn't tell you the winners besides Beyonce. I know Beyonce won Country Album of the Year. Kendrick won 5. Doechii won, which is I congratulations. Um, I don't know. I'm still trying to I don't want to single her out, but I'm still trying to understand the what it is. Um, I just can't put my finger on it. I don't know. I don't know. I gave the album another try. Don't do
I,
it for me.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, as a performer, sure, like right, like she put on a great performance from what I saw, the
Hmm.
clips that I saw, and whatnot, right. But at the end of the day, I was talking about it yesterday. For me, the music isn't there, but there again, it's probably not for me
Right.
in this big age of 39. So, like, okay, but I'm not hating on the woman, man,
Not at all.
at
No.
all. Um,
No.
that's just not for me, man.
Did you see Jaden Smith?
With that big ass house on that play doll house on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Kanye's wife. Did you see her?
Ooh, did I?
What's up with that?
He Kanye said it was an ode to his last album cover. That's what Kanye said.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want my woman out like that. But
Of course not, but he's a
of
weirdo.
course, Kanye is a different guy. So I mean, yeah. As we speak, 50 Cent, Big Meech, Little Meech, they're going back and forth.
Yeah,
Um, I guess it started with a little while ago. Southwest T had um took a picture with Rick Ross. As of the last week or so, Meech has taken a picture and video with Rick Ross, and Rick Ross has shot him some money too, I guess, to
right.
handle stuff. And so 50 didn't like that shit, and we know how 50 is, how petty he is. 50 didn't like that shit. All ties, everything he got connected to Meech has been cut. And as of I guess as of we speak, he I guess he's going back and forth with Lil Meech, and I guess it's not really a back and forth. He posted a screenshot of the text message. Basically, Lil Meech was saying how much he's held him down,
Yeah,
how we
yeah.
look at him.
I
Yeah,
saw
so
that. He's talking about you try to hold him down too. We started the next season.
right,
50 replied, "What
yeah,
season, little
yeah,
nigga?"
what's six a little bit, yeah,
Yo, 50 is wild, dog.
right, right. Um, yeah, he is, man. I think, but we know how he is. Um, I don't know, man. The whole if you're straddling the fence, I'm gonna push you over because that's what he said, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna push. I don't know if it's necessarily straddling the fence. For me to have I don't think you're always gonna like all of your friends. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I mean, I don't know. But we know how 50 is.
Yeah, but at the same time, like that's his arch enemy. We know
Yeah,
that. So it's like, all right,
true,
what'd you expect?
true. But that don't have much to do with Lil Meech either, though.
No, it don't have anything to do with Lil Meech. 50 high strung on the loyalty, I guess, with all the parties. All
Yeah,
parties.
true. Yeah. You saw Marcus Jordan? You saw that video?
Yes.
Oh man.
He accidentally turned down the railroad. I mean,
Yeah. The nigga said I made two rights back there and accidentally turned down a railroad, um and the police officers basically like, well, how did you get this far down the railroad track? You
yeah,
know
how
what I'm
you
saying? Like,
yeah, like
yeah. Um, he said, Michael Jordan's my father.
so
I wonder how many times that had got. That's probably got him out of a jam a lot of fucking times. Sheesh.
probably so.
Yeah.
But I guess what?
Not today.
Not to Michael Jordan's my dad.
Right. And he had that white girl in his pocket too, and on his side.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
No, well, of course he was inebriated, so it's kind of like, but it's to me, it's damn near. It should be impossible to get caught with a little baggie of cocaine, dog.
Not when you're down a
Well,
motherfucking
yeah,
railroad.
yeah. When you down the railroad track, yeah. But nigga,
uh,
I would have sprinkled that shit so motherfucking fast somewhere, like
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
But of
But
course,
you
him
know,
being inebriated or drunk or whatever else,
man, that man didn't want to lose that white girl, man.
yeah.
He ain't want to lose that good coke he had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the money they got, you probably sniffing the purest of the pure. Yeah. If you're Michael Jordan, how do you feel?
If I'm Mike Jordan, I understand. I know who my son is.
Mm-hmm.
right? I know who my son is, and I know what comes with it. Like, I mean, what you gonna do? Cut him off?
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely not gonna eat. No,
You ain't gonna stop fucking with him?
no.
Maybe try to get him some help or some shit, man. Or maybe Mike don't think he got a problem. I don't know. I don't know what he think, but this man be all over the media playing with his nose and shit, man.
Yeah,
Like, wow.
we see more and hear more about Marcus Jordan than we even do Mike Jordan. Michael Jordan is almost like a damn a phantom these days. Like when he
Right,
pop out, it's almost like damn, okay. Like you don't hear no statements, you don't hear him give no interviews, no nothing. That's why it always
right,
surprises me when niggas be like, "Oh, Jordan be hating on the young cats these days." I'm like, the nigga don't even talk.
right.
I've never heard him hate on the younger generation. This I don't know, but I've never heard it. I haven't
Me
heard him
neither.
say anything about anything.
Me neither.
You might hear the nigga talk about some horses or a race car team. That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Um, so yesterday, dog, I was playing ball, right? And big nigga trying to, I don't know what he was thinking, but um he's trying to get around the dude that was guarding him, and I knew he could beat the guy. So I'm playing help defense, right? This nigga tries to hop step in between me and the guy that's guarding him, right? Fuck my whole knee up. My knee went this way. But on the way home, I was just thinking about it. Like as I'm hurting and shit, I'm just thinking about it, dog. I'm like almost to the point to where I don't even know. Like as much as I love basketball, I don't even, I'm like, damn, dog. Do I need to keep playing basketball at my age now? Because of course the body don't recover how it used to. But also, you know, physically, as you probably know, and you'll see if you're not seeing it now, you definitely see it. Like you're just not what you was, or got it how you used to have it. First step ain't there. You may not jump as high no more. You may not even be as fast as no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Ain't no maybe about it. Yeah.
So,
Like, Father Time can't stop him, bro.
yeah. So I don't know, man. It was hard, man. It was like a tough pill to swallow, man. Like, like damn, I just ain't got it no more.
Well, it ain't that you ain't got it, dog. But at the end of the day, you just might have to adjust your game. That's what I had to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's almost to the point of where, like the certain things you used to do or you can do, but it's like, okay, your brain says do this, but your body says,
Yeah.
nah. So yeah. But I mean, I like it is kind of humbling, in a sense, because of course, when I go out and play, they still want to put me on the fastest short guy on the other team.
Right.
Like I'm not chasing these young niggas around no more like that. Like what
Yeah.
is wrong with y'all? But just trying to stay in front of them, then still trying to be effective on the offensive end or whatever else, man. I don't know. Like I'm seriously thinking about that, man. If it's time for me to hang the sneakers up, dog.
I get it, man. I get it. I get it.
I don't know.
I would try to adjust my game first, though, if I was you.
Because as much as I still enjoy playing, it's just like I said, I just the whole other factor of it. But niggas getting washed, man. That's what it is, man. Um, I was talking to a homegirl, dog, and she said, when y'all niggas cheat, why does the woman never look better or be better than the woman you cheating on? Right? And it made me think about it, and I told her the problem is that that's not the truth. But women think that. But seriously, let's talk about it. So, just because this woman don't look better than you, or she may not have as much money as you, body might not be as better. You know what I'm saying? What is it that she is doing or brings to this man that, has brought him to her? Like sometimes it ain't all about looks.
Well, yeah.
You know, um, I was thinking about this earlier, and I'm like, and you can say the same thing. You've been with some bad ones.
Okay.
You've been with some gorgeous women, beautiful women, myself too. Right now, I'm, for myself, I take a strong 6, 7 over 10 if it meant me being happy,
Mm,
peace of mind, and all the other stuff.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm, it's not, that those other things. I think the older I get, the way I'm feeling now, those other things are a little, hold more weight.
Well, I think it's just about what you're looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're in a place in your life, and I don't think age really has anything to do with it, but I think it's just about your experiences. And if you're in a place within your life where um, you are in it for the vibes, you're in it for how said woman makes you feel, then of course, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you done been through some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just that's just what it is. Like, so it ain't all about the looks for everybody, man.
Right.
It's
I mean,
not.
go ahead.
It's not. I think that's pretty. That's thinking shallow. I mean, I understand whomever said that to you. I'm gonna pray for him. And the reason why I say it is because if she's anywhere near, you know, your age, I'm not trying to go on or nothing, but if she's anywhere near your age and she's just thinking that shallow about looks and shit,
Mm-hmm.
like that's crazy.
Well, I honestly, unfortunately, that I feel like that's been a common thing, in a lot of it, not a lot of situations I've been in, but I've heard that a lot, as far as, and even a friend saying, yeah, and a nigga had the nerve to go out and cheat on me with a blah 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 blah. Well, and this could go for men or women, like it. So that, not saying cheating is acceptable or shouldn't happen, but even um when somebody moves on, I've heard, yeah, the nigga downgraded or she downgraded. Well, did they really?
How the fuck do you know? You're not in the
Exactly.
bed with him. You're not in the
Exactly.
house with him. Your ass is on the curb, nigga. You don't know.
Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that, yeah, like you said, it's a shallow way of thinking, bad way of thinking, because I mean, it it definitely do. I think for me now, beauty comes in a lot of forms.
Facts.
Beauty comes in a lot of forms. It ain't always the aesthetic. It can be that personality, how the person makes you feel, and I think those things are more, no, becoming more and more and more and more and more important to me, um, versus having the beautiful face that
Right.
don't do it for you, like, emotionally, and all those other ly words.
Man. Again, it's just about where you are in your life, dog, right? Like, yeah,
Hmm.
it's it's more to rocking out with somebody. It's more to love. There's more to it than just having a pretty face, some fat tits, and a big old ass, right? Like
Yeah.
it like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, if it's just strictly fun, if it's just strictly physical, then all right, cool.
Right.
Then of course, pick what you want to pick. But if you are courting said person, nah, you gotta look at all that, man.
Hmm. Yeah, you do. You do. I'm gonna read you this thing from Ed Cooley real quick, then we can get up out of here. Go to the unapologetic truth. Ed Cooley, and our quote says, "I don't think our kids know how to fail today. They don't know how to struggle. We, as the parents, have bailed them out of everything. I'm here to tell you that failure is good sometimes. Failure brings about an internal drive." Uh, I can agree because I don't want to see my kids fail. So I don't know if I'm hindering or hurting them by not, by being there and, making sure they don't fail.
I think for me, I don't mind seeing my kids fail. It hurts,
Mm-hmm.
but ultimately that's gonna show me what they're made of, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm on, right? Like, you know, prime example, like Skylar, she played volleyball all summer. Um, got back to middle school, got tried out for the middle school team, didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for whatever reason. And so, I knew she was upset. So I just asked a straight drop, like, so what you gonna do? You gonna give up? Like, what you gonna do? Or you gonna get back in the lab? What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And she's told me that giving up wasn't an option.
Okay. Shit.
Right. So I'm like, all right, now I
Mm-hmm.
could rock with that, right? So I'm like, so now I'm giving her pointers. I'm like, yo, that fucking volleyball should be in your hand every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Shouldn't a day go by without that volleyball being in your hand? If you saying you want this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously she missed this season, right? She'll come here for the summer. I'll get her back into, the summer leagues and we'll get back out in the lab and I'll have more hands on her when she's here with me. But that showed me something like, all right, I can work with that. She got a little grit to her. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Right. Yeah. I Yeah, you hate to see it, and there's a lot of things that Passion will call me and we'll talk about, and I'll be thinking to myself like, well, either I say to her like, why you ain't tell me? I could have blah 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 blah. But now thinking about it and listening to you, like, it was probably better that she didn't tell me,
Yeah.
and she figured it out on her own, or she went through it.
Yeah, especially at her age
Mm-hmm.
and at Shania's age, right? Like they not babies, bro. They got to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
Life is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You got to
Daddy
figure
gonna
it
always
out.
be there. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I do agree with that statement. But you know, yeah, I do. I don't know. Maybe it's because I do want to know more. Like I'm like, hey, you need to tell me, or if this happened, that happened, let me know. But yeah, we gotta stay on.
Yeah, I don't want to know everything. Shit, I don't, because I didn't tell my folks everything, so
Right.
I definitely
Yeah.
don't expect for them to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Right, not everything. Sometimes, I mean, at this age, sure,
Mm-hmm.
but also too, like I'm trying to prep my kids for, hey, do what you need to do for you. Figure it out.
Yeah. You
Figure it out.
would you say you the cool parent?
All depends on who you're talking to.
Okay.
Mm,
To the to
cool.
the to the babies.
I
To the
know what
kids.
you're saying. I know what you're
Okay.
saying.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
To Skylar, yes. To Adonis, no.
Okay. Hmm. All right. All right. Let's get these unapologetic truths in.
Let's do it.
Um. Whoa. If you could go back in time and see something but not influence it, what would it be and why? Hmm. If I can go back in time and see something and not influence it.
But I can't influence it.
Yeah, you can't influence it. You can witness it, but you can't influence it. Um, I can go back in time and see something. Um, I maybe MLK. Um, when uh when they did the march,
Okay. Okay.
just because I don't know, just to see black people like that together. Hell, maybe even the Million Man March,
Okay.
just to see that many black people together like that in that space.
I think I just thought about it. I would want to see how Crispus Attucks cut up.
Who?
Crispus Attucks.
Okay.
Do you know what that is, correct?
No.
So the story about the revolt that slavery's had on that slave masters went all up and down the South, right? Like they
Yeah.
started with their own plantation, then they went crazy for about 4 or 5 different joints, like just went on a rampage.
Okay.
I would probably want to see that.
Hmm.
And here's why. Before I get cut, before I get chopped down. Um, One, it's hard to believe that it happened. Um, and two, it's just like I mean, nobody. I don't believe anybody deserves to die at the hands of another man. But we talk about slavery, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would want to see something like that, right? Just to be like, well, damn, like I think then I think also too it would show me, which I know we have unity or whatnot, right?
Right.
As a people, but it would really show me the strength in numbers and unity in what we have. Like even back then, dog, right? Like even back then, because to do that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. I mean, they cut some people asses. They cut some asses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
According to what the history books say, them boy went crazy. So
Mm-hmm. All right. Someone said, "Do you guys need closure on
close.
situation?" Yeah.
I think in this age now, I don't.
Yeah.
Before I did. Before I did, it was a thing. But now I don't. If you ain't on my team, bro, get the fuck on, man.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't. I could care less because to me, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to change anything.
It ain't gonna change shit.
So I don't need to know why or whatever else. I mean, it is what it is. And yeah.
I'm gonna ask why. I'm gonna ask why. But as far as like you let me off easy and shit like that,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I do. I am the type of person want to know like, okay, what's your reasoning for, you know what I'm saying, bailing or whatever it is that you're doing, right? Like I
Hmm.
want to know. Um, but outside of that, dog, like, all right,
Yeah, I don't. I posted something last week. Basically, it was stating what my therapist has said, and I think that probably plays a part in it. Far as in me detaching or just fuck it, just say fuck it, and I don't have to affiliate with you. I don't
mm-hmm.
have to talk to you about nothing. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
happened, it happened, and that's it of it. That's the end of it. We ain't got to talk about shit, and I ain't got to goodbye, good riddance.
Yeah, no
I
doubt,
think that's a part of it. I think. But my therapist, I don't know if you saw it or not, but my therapist did tell me that shit is unhealthy.
really.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Um, how often do you have me time, and what does me time consist of?
Shit, I have me time often, dog. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Every goddamn day.
Right.
Right. I always need the opportunity to unwind and just chill out and not have to worry about hell fucking around with me. Blanco has to be outside, and I might just be in the motherfucking house, woo sign or whatever. Get your ass outside, but leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? So if he can get it, please believe anybody else can.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not negative though. Me time isn't negative. It's just sometimes I might have had a hard day, or I
Right.
might not just have the capacity. You know what I'm saying, to give energy to anybody else at the moment, bro.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a wonderful thing, and honestly, I have it every day.
Yeah.
I me not working or anything, I wake up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I do what I do if I'm gonna go to the gym and work out or whatever else. But for the majority of the time, for the majority of it, I'm here by myself.
Mm-hmm.
From the time I wake up until if I decide to go out somewhere later on that day, because most of the people are working anyway from 9 to 5. So, what it consists of, I don't know, man. It might consist of me scrolling the internet, watching some TV or something, playing a game. It could be a number of things. Ain't nothing set, man. It's just, how I feel or whatever I feel like getting into. So,
Real
yeah.
spill. I'm with that.
Yeah. Uh yeah, that's it, man. That's all we got.
Well, man, shout out to you, big dog. For everything that you do for the pod, man, and keep this thing afloat, man. I definitely appreciate you. Shout out to the home team for holding me down. I greatly appreciated. Shout out to the folks that's still around, man. You know what I'm saying? We all go through things, and
Whew.
and you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, for the people that go through things and still see value in fucking with me, I fuck with you the long way, right? It doesn't go unnoticed, and I appreciate it. One more thing. We kind of skipped over, and I'm not gonna go into it too much, but shout out to the Tar Heel football team for an amazing class thus far. For an amazing class thus far. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like went out there and you know what I mean, kind of did they 1-2 in North Carolina, got some dogs out of North Carolina, but also went upstate. You know how Bill was gonna do it, bro. Went out to California, grabbed some
Mm-hmm.
shit, went down to Florida.
Florida.
Hey, come on, hey, he with us. Went into South Carolina, went to some
Mm-hmm.
major programs down in South Carolina, grabbed some of them kids too. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out to Bill Belichick, man. I'm hoping that this thing works. Shout out to you, Bill. Shout out to fucking you.
Yeah.
And as always, mental health is real. Myself and Reggie may not be subject matter experts when it comes down to it, but I can assure you before you harm yourself and you harm others, please tap into Unapologetic Pod on Facebook and or IG or our individual Facebooks and or IG, and I can assure you we'll get you the help that you need. Other than that, big dog, you already know what's going on with me. Different toilet, same shit.
Mm-hmm. Um, Definitely appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. And thank you for all the love and support. Like, share, subscribe. My family, I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. For our watchers, listeners, anybody that support us, appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for everything y'all do and for, just making this platform what it is, and continuing to rock with us. I
yeah,
appreciate that. Good luck to you Eagles and Chiefs fans, and good luck
yeah,
to anybody that's putting money on the game and your parlays and all that other shit.
yeah.
Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift, so that's why it's called the present. Y'all stay dangerous.
Please.
It is looking very, very, very spooky outside. Everything that's going on. We didn't even get into Elon Musk and these new executive orders and all this other shit that's going on. We probably touch on the next
Oh,
week. Listen, it is 2025 is man, this going to look this looking like this year is going to be in the books. Like there's going to be so much to study from this year off of just this first month alone. But yeah, y'all.
if you have not taken anything away from me personally,
Mhm.
please let me take these glasses off. I don't got to be cool. Let me take these glasses off, and it was the title of the episode last week, Unapologetic Nation. Please guard your grill. Please. And whatever that means to you, that's the definition of guarding your grill. Whatever popped into your mind when I said that, go with that.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Shit.
If fans are bust about it. No, if fans are bust about it. And you might need to adopt you a Malcolm X mentality of frame of mind. Hey, I'm just saying. But as always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Thank y'all for tuning in. Dre, Reg, we are out of here. We'll see y'all next week.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.